Hello, good day folks. It is I, your host, Lord Valderox, here to tackle the next quest, 5th door, Heartless Moonlight. I already took the liberty to set up my team beforehand, so let's jump in and go right ahead. For this time around, I handicapped myself. Actually, slight modifications. There's still one servant I'm contemplating on changing right now, and that's gonna be, this one right here. Nursery rhyme, mostly because she'd be nice to be taking out the killing dolls, but aside from that, her role is very limited. Maybe would probably do more damage. Then is the other strategy of survivability. Actually, if anything, you know what? I won't think too much on it. There's only another caster that I can think of that mostly everyone would probably have, and this caster is. So, can't really say there's not much any rule exception with, because there's who Ku, you can obtain Ku, maybe not his MP, but still, and his skills are okay. They aren't max, but they're okay. And then we have Media as well. Her skills are sitting at 6-6. I think I might be able to press them further, but let's see. Yes, I know. Should jump right into battle right away. I'm just killing time here at this point. Let's see. Media. No, her skills can't be maxed beyond that because of the lack of dragon fangs. So there you have it, folks. And like I said, the only one that's breaking the rule is Okita. As much as we would love to use a single target saver, the only one that would qualify as that as a low star hero would be Favor. And unfortunately mine is still a level 40 to that, and I'd only be able to send them, actually no, I'd only be able to get him to level 50 because past that ascension, I don't think I can get him there. I am missing both pages and gears so that I can ascend them. I might have the gears, but definitely not the pages. But it's one of those things where I feel like if you didn't have any other savers, Giles would be your go-to man because he's a single target saver. But then it's one of those things I feel that another candidate, which I could have probably raised, but again, probably would have met the same results, is, what's his name again? Oh, yeah. Fergus McLeod. Give me that woman! If that rings a bell, folks. In any case, though, I'm gonna go ahead and start the quest. Take notes as you watch, of course. I'm sorry. You asked where Avenger went? He just left. He said something about scouting outside. He should be back soon. He said there's no need to follow him. Outside always seems the same. Does it? No, I never leave this cell, but it's strange. The hallway beyond these bars never changes. It always just goes one way. But at the end of it, there's always a different lord in the Hall of Judgment, they say. Avenger says that the hallway and the Hall of Judgment change each day. You're getting further each day, deeper and deeper in. This cell moves deeper along with you. That's what Avenger said. You're fighting every day, aren't you? With the lords in the Hall of Judgment? The day you saved me was like something out of myth. The way you fought that monster who called itself Fergus, it was like an ancient hero. It didn't seem real. Avengers said that the souls gathered here were trapped by something. Even heroic spirits, powerful souls greater than humans. I'm nothing like that. I couldn't be a heroic spirit. But I'm here in Chateau d'If as well. I am a trapped soul. Perhaps I was chosen as the avatar of some sin too. It's probably the work of the King of Mages. Thank you, Valderox. I wonder if anyone can truly exist without sin. Anger, envy, the degrees may vary, but they're both the workings of a functional mind. If they are sins, who but God could judge them? Have you awakened, my temporary master? Then stand. Let us go. The fifth lord awaits you. Oh, who that may be, I wonder. Lost one. To be lost and uncertain is man's destiny. But perhaps it's not quite right for me to speak of what life should be. I see surprise in your eyes. My madness is a gift of the lunar goddess, and sometimes it is lost. It doesn't happen normally, but this is the pit of hell. Even the goddess's eyes cannot see you here. But without madness, I cannot touch my beloved child. It is upsetting. I manifest as a berserker class. I am not allowed to speak without madness. Only here, as your body and soul separated even further, can I speak to you. Oh, Nero, beloved child, the living image of my sister Agrippina. Please, please, enjoy some happiness, no matter how small. I shall take with me the madness and rage. May the path you tread be filled with roses and blessing. I'm sorry, I should be speaking to you, but instead my lips speak of my beloved niece. Nero's great, huh? I can see your thoughts in your eyes. Yes, you're very right. Foo, pew, pew. Oh, beautiful beast, will you guide me? Foo, foo. Yes, there is little time. I must speak to you, Valderox. Have you ever tried to devour everything? Have you ever eaten and been unfulfilled as if you were a starving man? Have you consumed and consumed, making yourself a slave to the hunger of the soul? I have. Or was that all I was? I ate, I consumed, I filled my unloved body with my desires. The sin of gluttony, the malignant tumor of Rome. My life may have been evil, indeed. I'm sure that's what later generations said. The moon goddess may have toyed with me, or perhaps I was born evil. But my soul was carved into history as a heroic spirit, not an anti-hero, and that I must believe that somewhere in my heart some tiny bit of love was left. And thus, I'll tell you who this lord really is. He is the avatar of gluttony. An avatar of evil who devours all the pleasures of the world and still sees more. Thus, he should be a very simple opponent. No need for complexities like last time. There's no need to think at all. You will win if you stay true to yourself. Kill all. All you have to do is kill all. Not gonna lie, folks, that was a little rough on the throat right there for Caligula. Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Roar! I will kill. Oh, goddess, forgive my deeds. My deeds are faked. I will devour everything! Caligula. I believe it's pronounced Caligula. Oh! Where is Nero? Oh, please just let her. Roar! Apologies for the noise, folks, if you weren't prepared for that. Or all the previous ones. Anyways, continuing dialogue. It seems he has failed to calm himself. He will not stop until he devours your soul. Feel free to keep talking to him. If you want to die here, go right ahead. You can stop going forward whenever you like. Can always give up. But your soul doesn't want to give up. Look, here he comes. If you don't want to die, then move. Roar! If you want to survive, kill. All that stands in your way is your enemy. Avengers really got it out for the whole vengeance section. Anyways, this is a repeater, folks. Before this next quest, at the moment of time where you're still watching this video, I hope, as many as you're collecting XP cards to raise your servants. I actually took the time to gather some XP cards to get my Medio up. I only managed to get her to level 55, so whether or not she'll be of any assistance is to be said. Yeah, Liz will be able to survive for sure. Alright then. Next turn I couldn't feel like she'd take down the killing doll, so Media more or less priority less. And as I mentioned before, bring single target servants because you want to take down Caligula fast. I'm not just saying that, but I'm pretty sure everyone knows this at this point, right? I think I should have done it the other way. Okay, never mind. Another thing too is, well, I'm probably shooting myself in the foot if I don't do this. Got that Port of Homunculus though. And then again, I could probably tank a couple of hits from that. Actually, let's see. We'll be doing this. Hopefully I can charge fast enough for the next turn. Better make this all count. Damn, Nebbit. You know what, we're probably gonna fire off that Noble Phantasm right now. Yeah, let's do that right now. Whether or not it's gonna kill that enemy, let's see. I will do that. It's probably still... Okay, it died. At the very least, you want to protect your Saber because they're the one that's gonna attack. You want to take any minimal damage as possible. Let's see. We'll be taking them down at least one. Whether that'll be enough to charge, probably not. Okay. Oh, damn it, Liz. Man, they really hated Liz for that. Probably should have done increased Buster card effectiveness, but we're here now. Liz, when she does that. Might decide to rule break one of them. Damn it, Liz, you had one job. It's not gonna play out too well. Adabokita can't charge fast enough. This might help just a little bit, but that's if I can get her off into the next turn. There's always a possibility that the dolls can crit too. Unbelievable, that slit morph. And that was a close call. Liz did her job, but she's gonna serve as a meat shield, unfortunately. That and her Buster card to burn them next turn. So this is the next final attack. Wish my Okita was MP2, but unfortunately I only managed to get her to MP1. And I was trying to get her for MP2 back when we had Guda Guda. I rolled and rolled and rolled, only to get another Altera, which put me at MP4. Anyways, oh nice, green cards. We know what we're gonna do, folks. The same situation would be the same for Favor, if you were lucky enough to score his green cards. And do that, we gather the C stars. Do this because we're gonna hit him with everything I said, and I mean everything. And this too because there's a chance Liz might get killed. That should put him near death, but again, it's probably gonna suffer at the very least. If I had to guess. Hard to say. Yes, his defense is down, that's nice. Yeah, he's charging up. You really want to take him down quick. This is not good. Actually, you know what? Let's buy ourselves a turn. Stun him. The others can be dealt with in a matter of seconds, but you gotta stun that guy. And I messed up. Should have used Media's skill so she could have had her Noble Phantasm ready. And the other thing I said to bring along Media as well. And then again, this is my fault. But again, don't make my mistake, folks. Oh, snap. Well, there goes my ace in the sinkhole. He should be dead soon is what I want to say, but... Is there anyone I can bring in that will actually do some damage? Again, Hercules is just sitting there in the back, just chilling, gaining that Bond XP. But again, if you want to keep a Berserker in the back, anyone is acceptable, be it Lubu, be it Darius, be it Kiyohime, or any other one of the other low star Berserker heroes. Something got Ku as my valuable option, which means I gotta make Okita work right now. C stars all the way. And I'm hoping this pulls through. There's a high chance Liz is gonna get killed. Good job, Liz. You took out the biggest problem. I don't care if I kinda would be pissed if they kill you. Nice. Liz gets to see another day. At this point, it doesn't matter which one you target, just kill any one of them. Although, at the very least, you want your Saber card in there. And as far as level's concerned, Adventure, I think he does more damage in terms of hits. They keep on ignoring Liz. And here it comes, folks. Let's see. If only she got her guts soon enough. There was probably no point to doing that. Protect Okita. And now comes the difficult part. Honestly, she should be strong enough to take down at least one of them. Should have probably done that. Here goes Dantes. Nice. Liz is the only one to survive from the previous round aside from Okita. Now we just curb stomp these fools. Hahaha, you wasted all your moves on a fool that's invincible. How does it feel to be an idiot? I would know because I did not use Media's skills right away. Could have been nice too. But she might have died from a crit from Homunculus, as you guys saw. Even, and I think she was full HP too, which sucked. There you have it, folks. 5 babies and 2 gears. But I would still need pages for a favor. Voice change. And thus, because I believe in that tiny remnant of love, because I should be an anti-hero, but am I a heroic spirit? I put some tiny bit of feeling into my mad screams. It's so small, but this is how I resist my cursed fate. Valderox, even I can do this. So one who knows love cannot fall. I believe in you, child who keeps going forward. Really nothing else from Dante's? That's nice. Well, there you have it, folks. Tackle the next quest, and the next one should be unlocking within a couple of hours from here. On this point, depending on when you watch the recording of this. In any case, though, next battle that we'll be looking forward to is two rulers, same as before. And when Dante's is your ace in the sinkhole, mine kind of just died this time around. So, but it's okay though. We weren't relying on Dante's this time around. Another one would be though, you're facing a bunch of wyverns from the looks of it. Well, for whatever reason, they're casters, so you want to bring along riders. Or you're more than welcome to bring... Actually, no, if you bring assassins, you have to be careful because they'll get taken down. It's weird that they make them casters, you know? They like to, just give us a hard time. So I have to bring at least 2 riders with... Actually, no. Again, I give you phrase this each and every time. But from the looks of it, you'll at least want your assassin to take down that wyvern warden, which again should be Shiki. But if you're going to be fighting against these wyverns, you got to take them down fast if you don't want them to target Shiki, because Shiki has no way of healing herself, only charging her MP at the cost of her HP. Let's see what else. The next opponent after that, like I said, the wyvern of warden. Again, Shiki's going to be acing the sinkhole right there. And then after that, you're dealing with the 2 rulers, which of the 2 rulers, take down Amakusa Shiro because he's a damage dealer with his Noble Phantasm. And he's going to be a pain in the butt, especially since I believe he has a skill that allows you to, or at least allows him to remove buffs. So if you can go in for evasion right there, don't count on it, because not only is he going to negate your evasion, but he's also going to hit you with a powerful Noble Phantasm. So my recommendation there is, if you're going to bring in Avenger, at least swap him in there. Or if you're going to use a Berserker, that would be a good opportunity to strike with him as well. But anyways, that's that. We need to assess the battle right now. So as you watched, folks, I guess you could say, well, I mean, with the exception of Okita, I mean, the other servants were more or less manageable. Oh, and then, well, again, that's if you started around October and you got caster list. Otherwise, another notable exception for another caster, if we were looking at casters, right? Let's see. Besides Media, again, if you want to go for healing instead, since your offensive caster would be Media. Again, mine should be at a higher level, but it's one of those things where I unfortunately can't focus on my low level casters. I could be more farmy, but I don't want to. Would be Hans again if you want to bring him in for healing. And let's see if you don't want to bring him in. I know Babbage is also a mob, so if you want to bring him instead. And then Paracelsus, I forget what he does. Increase all allies' arts cards effectiveness. Looks like he has guts as well, huh? Snowball Phantasm doesn't look too bad. Deal increased damage to all enemies and increase attack 3 turns. That would be nice if you want to lower the enemy's assault. And then Babbage. Looks like you can buff your Noble Phantasm, buff your attack, and concentration increases on Noble Phantasm gain. Yeah, and C-Star absorption. Yeah, Babbage is if you want to lower the defense and take them down fast. So either you opt out for Babbage, who lowers defense for faster kill, provided you have the strong armed servants to do that, or Paracelsus, who lowers their attack and I guess you could say hopefully you can survive their assault. If you want to pair them up with Medea, that is if you don't have Castelliz as well. Or I guess if you have more powerful servants, you can rely on the whole setup with Tamamo, Waver, and if you have a Vlad perhaps, or another arts card input servant, they'd be surviving for days on end, especially with Waver's skill for defense. That, or if you want to use the book right there. And again, folks, as you saw, all I'm using is Dragon Meridians right there. Dragon Meridians, and I still made it work. Again, with the exceptions of the rule, like I said, Okita as well. I would place in there Saber. What was his name again? I even forget his name. Favor. But again, as I stated before, mine isn't at that level where I could be using him. He's only at level 40. And even if I were to ascend him, I'm in no position to do so. Not at the moment anyways. I guess I could have farmed, but 4 pages. See? Oh, and I didn't have the gears, I guess. That, or like I said, if you don't want to use him, you can use also, what was his name again? Right. Fergus. Not gonna lie, folks, this previous quest right now we just tackled, it was a little bit difficult seeing as the homunculus were knocking my servants left and right. And like I said, take down Caligula fast. You let him even so much as attack even once. I believe with that critical right there, he could have killed someone. From what I recall reading online, he can do at least 10,000 damage. So unless, of course, your servant's a tanky servant, they're gonna die from one hit. So you saw right there, strategy, hit him with everything you got, because at least in the first turn, even if he were to attack, he wouldn't be able to do damage that would be, I guess you could see, in the critical range. And then even if he does buff himself, my plan of attack would have, again, if I didn't mess up right there, use Medea to debuff him, because then he would have wasted a turn. Yeah, I should have done that. He would have wasted a turn to buff himself again, which would have saved you some time. And I still made it out in the end. Medea for debuffs, folks. And I guess if you really wanted to bring out debuffers, you can bring in Jack the Ripper, but it doesn't play too well. She can play too well. She doesn't have type advantage here. So Medea is like literally your go-to servant. So hopefully you have her at least leveled up to level 60 or more. Wish I could have ascended her more, but I don't think I would have been able to have the resources to ascend her. I believe she needed, what was it? Right, pages. And I'm out of pages right now, which again, Favor needs as well. You know, one of my friends is still tackling the quest as I speak, and saying that right now, if I were to chronicle the results, because they can't use my servants, and they started, I think, around the week of Brynhilder's banner, which again doesn't give him really much time from the start right now, probably at the most tops a month, maybe? Yeah, a month. Within that given time frame, he told me he managed to acquire a couple of servants. Among those, again, for the longest time, I kept on telling him about the useful servants. He didn't have any of the useful servants. He just recently acquired, I think, Favor not too long ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, and he started giving him as much XP card, because before that I think he had Was it Fergus? Anyways, I'm really rambling on with this video, and I don't mean to do that. I'll just end this quickly right now. Again, folks, much appreciated for those that are watching my videos and taking notes from this. It does help. I'm glad I can help. Again, I'll only do what I can. Later stages it become more difficult, and I think I might have to change my gears, but I'll try to keep it as, what you could say, friendly user as possible. We only have 2 more battles after this. Yeah, we only have 2 more battles after this. The one with the rulers, and then the one with Edmund being the last boss. We're facing a lot of ghosts, folks. A lot of ghosts. Final battle, prepare your casters all the way up as far as you can. I might have to break my rule of bringing casters right there, because I don't have a lot of high level casters aside from the gold ones, so you'll probably be seeing that right there. So apologies in advance. In case though, this is your host Lord Valorox. I wish you all good luck in the quest, and if you're still rolling for Denman Dantus, again, well, up to you. Watch my videos for the rolls. Maybe you'll absorb some of my luck during my good pulls, and then maybe you'll still get good luck during my bad pulls, because I'm having bad pulls. In any case though, folks, do take care.